It's a lot.
That's a shit ton.
I've taken 5 out of my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to take this because I have depression and I'm worried that this is going to make me lose my mind. I've heard about the orange juice boy that took too much acid and thought he was a glass of orange juice, which I don't believe actually happened. Have you heard this story?
No.
Apparently he took so much acid or mushrooms that he ended up thinking he was a glass of orange juice and he couldn't ever be tipped over. Yeah, but I think that's
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, so put some tequila on it.
Yeah. Come on the show.
Yeah. Here he is right now, my next guest.
Hello.
So obviously I was like super scared about taking it, but because I was so depressed, I didn't really give a shit in the same time. So I was like, fuck it. And the guy behind the counter said, actually, this is known to help with depression. Like, people come out of this healed. And I was like, good luck. I've been on all sorts of medication and nothing works, but kudos, whatever. My friends and I, we go back to the Airbnb and we got these mushrooms, or I think they were truffles, actually. We had some truffles as well. And I remember, like, I'd seen a lot of Joe Rogan podcasts and different things, so I kind of was aware of what to expect. I knew I was going to see some freaky things. But when I took it, I said to everybody, I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm just going to put some headphones in and I'm just going to sit in silence. And as I've gone into the bathroom, I've looked at my hands and I've seen all of these different patterns through my hands going, whoa, what the hell? And just looking around, and I'm in like this tiny cubicle, actually probably the size of this couch with a toilet, because in Amsterdam, the toilets are so tiny. You could literally put your head against the wall and in this tiny spot. I remember just standing up and looking down and seeing all this darkness and sadness and depression. And then I looked up and I saw these hearts and rainbows and love and light. And I just felt like I was getting like pulled up in this Willy Wonka glass lift, being pulled out of this sadness and depression. And I was like, oh my God. I opened the door and I was like, guys, everything is so beautiful. And I had tears running down my eyes, like just my face just covered in tears going, yeah. Like just looking around, everything was beautiful. Whatever I was seeing was just magic. And in that moment, like I saw a shit ton. Like my friends were all just, but I was somewhere else. I was in a whole different dimension. Like I was going through some sort of ego death. My whole perspective of life was changing. And there was this moment where like, I was like, I need to get my phone out and just start typing all these things in, because I was getting downloads of information. And I was like, I have like this whole thing on my phone that I carry with me. And every now and then, if I feel down, I'll read it and it will just bring me back up. But in these messages, it was like, begin again, begin again. How do we begin again? There is something more out there. There is more than meets the eye. I am God. We all are. We are all one. I'm floating through a version of reality. Like, be open to other people's minds and perspectives. I'm not the only person on this planet. And me, before taking it, I was a full-on atheist. I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in anything. And after taking it, I started believing in God. And then I'd walk out of the bathroom and all of a sudden, within 1 second, I saw through every single person's eyes on this planet. Like within half a second, I felt the whole entire human being feeling. And I literally dropped to my knees and I was like, my life is not that bad. My life is not bad at all. There is so much pain in the world. And I fell back and had this white glow around me. I felt like I was being healed. And I ended up going to sleep that night.